Hey, so in this video, we're going to be doing a comparison between tactical arbitrage and sellability to see which one gives us more information about the products that we find through a retailer scan. So the reason why this is important, why you're going to want to pay attention, is because you need the tool that provides you with A, the most information, and B, the most useful information for you to make a well-informed decision about the product that you want to go ahead with to sell on Amazon. And always do a deal analysis using a deal analysis tool like BuyBot Pro, for example. But ultimately, the more information that you can get from these sourcing tools, will basically mean that you don't have to do as in-depth, as big a deal analysis as you would have to do otherwise. If you don't have very much information, then you have to not only cherry pick the products from here somehow, but then also do a big thorough analysis using your deal analysis tool. And I mean, it's just gonna take time. It's not necessarily going to make anything easier. So you need the tool that's actually going to help you. And of course, always do a deal analysis after you look at anything at all. But it just means that you can do, a quicker analysis just to basically confirm that everything's okay with the product, as opposed to doing, like a full-fledged, big one. So we're just going to have a look at tactical arbitrage, the information that it gives on products, and also then we're going to look at sellability as well and look at the information that it provides as well to see, as I say, which one provides the most information, which one provides the most useful information. Okay, so what we have here is our scan results. So we've got all of the items that it's found for us, and what we have is the item right here. Right, so we've got the product image, the Amazon image, so we know that the images are the same. We can see what the ASIN is, we can see the source. We have a sales chart right here, so we can see the Amazon price, sales rank, buy box price, and the total number of sellers on the listing. And we can see how that has changed at any point in time. Obviously, that changes above. As you can see there, the numbers are moving as I move my mouse along. You can also change the time range that you're looking at and even set a custom one if you want to. You can toggle on and off certain parts of the chart to make it easier to read, so that way you can break it down to help you understand it that bit better. So I really like that about the charts. I like that you can sort of like look at one thing at a time and then just add them in to then make your comparisons, then see how data correlates and so forth. You have things like the ability to hide certain things. You can actually update the information for the product as opposed to doing an entirely new scan. You can just update the information on a product per product basis. You can see that it is in the top 5% of this items category. It makes it nice and clear for you right there. You can see that if you're restricted to sell, you can actually get tactical arbitrage to check those restrictions for you. So you can check the sell restrictions in detail there. You can check other sources like Camel, and so forth, just to see, what the product is doing in those marketplaces, just in case. You can have a look at the FBA sellers. The last time that this product was updated, the data was updated, the price of the item, the Amazon buy box price, units available for sale, the match quality, who currently holds the buy box, if Amazon sells the item and they are in stock, if Amazon have been in stock in the last 90 days, the average price over the last 30 days, the gross profit that you'd make from the item, the gross ROI. You can see the product size there. And then what's really cool about this, and what I really like about it, is you can do a how many fits sort of thing. So it gives you the dimensions of the product itself, and you can add in the dimensions of the container. So if you're planning to send a box of these to Amazon, you can actually work out, how many would fit in the container that you have. So the box that you're going to send them in, you have the sales rank, the estimated monthly sales, and the estimated monthly sales per seller. So all of this is quite useful. This, for some reason, seems to just sort of like stick like that when you move down. I feel like it gets in the way a little bit, but ultimately, if you're trying to, look at what's what underneath, that this is this chart, that this is the source, the product image, Amazon title, the last time it was updated and so forth. So you want to see all that information, like it makes sense that it is there, but it just feels a little bit clunky to me. But yeah, some key points I really like about this is the fact that you can have this like very interactive sales chart right here. You can toggle off certain bits of information. You can narrow down to a T what time period you want to look at in the chart. I like the fact that you can update the item. You can also, see the dimensions very clearly right here, and you can also do this this like how many will fit thing. I really like that. That's really cool. And of course it, helps you understand how many you can, fit into a unit, how many you can actually send off to Amazon at any one time with like one box. So yeah, those are some of the things that I really do like about it. And yeah, you can download all that data into a separate file if you wish. So yeah, it's really useful. I really like that about tactical arbitrage. So now let's go ahead and look at sellability in comparison. Now, one of the things that I would like to mention right off the bat with sellability is the fact that all of the information is displayed in one go, in one place. You can actually even sort of like change this so you can view the information for two things at any one time, right? Where's that product? So this is the product that we were just looking at here. So yeah, you can see that. You obviously can see the item, where it's from, the price, the item, and then what it's selling for on Amazon. You have a bundle calculator right here. So let's say if this was part of a multi-pack, say on Amazon, it was like a bundle of say 3 of these, for example, you just type in 3 right here and it will work out the profit and ROI based on, the quantity that you're purchasing. So yeah, if it was a bundle, you'd see how much it would cost you, per the amount that you'd have to buy. So that's really useful. It means you don't have to do a load of manual calculations yourself. You've got a match score right there, so how confident sellability is about the match that it's found. So the BuyBot Pro analysis and the estimated sales calculator and so forth, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on. So you can also search for this item on other marketplaces as well. You have all of the key data summarized right here. So the availability, the ROI, profit, estimated monthly sales, category ASIN, BSR, the BSR percentage, so it's in the top 1%, average 3-month BSR, the brand, the number of FBA and merchant fulfilled sellers on the listing, who the buy box is held by, the buy box price, the dimensions. So, you get the dimensions there, the reviews, and you get the chart right here. So you have the key at the top there. You can also toggle these on and off, like what you have with tactical arbitrage. So you can review and break down the information that way. You can also change time periods as well. There's nothing like where you can set specific dates, but that might come into sellability soon. But yeah, you can change different day ranges. You can, change different aspects of the charts as well, just to break it down to make it easier to read. You can add the product to your deal stack. So that's like a favorites list. You can hide it. You can check the eligibility as well. It's currently checking, but if you needed to apply to sell, you can do that through sellability. If you decide that you wanted to go ahead with this product, you can add it straight to Amazon Seller Central. You have the competition analysis right here. So it shows you the top 3 sellers on the listing, the prices that they're selling for. And if you were to sell at these prices, how much profit and ROI you would achieve. What's more, there's a couple of integrations within sellability. So if you happen to have BuyBot Pro, which is a deal analysis tool, one of the best on the market, if I might say so, you can link it up and you have the estimated sales calculator to tell you the previous, current and future sales for the item. You have some extra data here. And obviously this is bearing in mind your BuyBot Pro settings as well. So profit margin, break even, additional costs and so forth. You can analyze with BuyBot Pro, so you can actually bring up the BuyBot Pro panel on this screen to do a full analysis if you wanted to, alongside of this to bring you a lot more information. And then you have the BuyBot Pro confidence score. So BuyBot Pro tells you what it thinks of the deal and gives you the top 3 points to consider before you go ahead with it. What's more, you can link up Profit Protector Pro to sellability and you can actually get it set up for repricing in advance. So if you decided you want to go ahead with this, you can set up the repricing information here and now, send that straight to your Profit Protector Pro inventory. So it's already set up so you can get the item repricing a whole lot sooner by doing it that way. And it means that you can do multiple jobs at the same time. So if you have BuyBot Pro, Profit Protector Pro, massive win for you. You can also add notes to the item as well. So if you wanted to, make a note for yourself on here, you can do. So yeah, I like the fact that it's all in one place. I like the integrations. I love the fact that it's all sort of like summarized here for you. You don't have to go scrolling across anywhere. It's very easy to read. It's very presentable. And yet you get a bunch more perks with the integrations, and I like this bundle calculator. It just means that, you know, if you don't want to do the maths yourself, get Sellerbility to do it for you. That's what a tool is there to do. It's there to help you. It just cuts a few corners there with the ability to add to Amazon Seller Central and such, the ability to check eligibility to apply to sell. That's all there in Sellerbility. So it helps you cut a few corners, saves you a load of time, and just means that you can do multiple tasks at the same time. So yeah, it's all really useful. You can also download the results into a sheet as well with this button at the top. So yeah, there's a load of good things about tactical arbitrage and sellability. For me personally, I would go with sellability just because, you know, of the bundle calculator, the integrations, these scores right here, the way that it is presented, I find that a lot easier to read. Yeah, you get a bit of information about the competition as well. And yeah, those are just a few reasons why I would opt for sellability over tactical arbitrage in an information sense. So yeah, hopefully this video has helped you come to a conclusion yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.